This is your boy, Sir Earl, coming at you once again. Today is Monday, the 5th, at it's about 11 o'clock. So, trying to stay consistent with this, hoping that by having my computer repaired, that, I'm going to be not missing podcast again. So, we'll see what happens. Wanted to give you just a short progress report on GA. Once again, like I said, her show is July 21st at Tinley Park Convention Center. It is the Chicago Pro, and yes, she's not an amateur anymore. She competes at the professional level and has been for the last few years. So I'm inviting everybody to come out and give their support July 21st. Where she'll be doing a not debut, she's done this show before, but her look is fantastic, and we hope to increase our placings, which she placed in the top 5 last year, which was good, but we definitely feel we're bringing a much better package, and her placing should reflect that. So I am definitely inviting people to come out and join. Just tell them you heard it from from Sir Earl on the podcast, and we look forward to having you. So with that, I think she has about 6 weeks left. With that, everything's going good. I wanted to cover the subject of really you again. That's what the name of the podcast is. It's a current trend that every time around this year, we get a huge influx of clients that's been here before, and what they did was they worked out until they looked good, looked the way they thought they should look. Usually it's better than what they would have expected, and then they stop. And they go out and they eat shit and they drink shit and they travel and they do all this stuff to where they look like shit again. They look like they before picture. They come in around June because they have something coming up in August, whether it be usually a vacation, graduation for your child. Something is coming up where they want to make their best physical appearance, vacation or bridal or weddings are number one. So they usually come in because they want to get back to their best. And my question is always, why did you let yourself go like that? You have to uh, take it more serious. Stay in shape. The best way to be in shape is to always stay in shape. Um, all the yo-yoing, getting out of shape, getting in shape, getting out of shape. I mean, I've had clients that's done this for years, and you can set your watch by it. At what date they're going to come in and say they want to get back training. And the thing is with that is that it's always discouraging to them because when they start, they remember they did more. They were lifting heavier, they looked better, and now it's like they're starting all over again. And my question is, as a person, okay, me and Chie do this for a living, but at the same time, the best the best way to stay in shape, the best way to get in shape is to stay in shape. It's they're looking at Chie now. We have a bunch of clients, and they're looking at the changes in her body over the last few months. And what they don't understand is that we always eat correct. We always stay in shape. We always do cardio. So it's easier to get back and beyond your best because you never, you never lost it. You never got out of shape. It's the scenario of taking 2 steps forward and 4 steps back. Why would you consciously, and they do it consciously, uh, take 2 steps forward and 4 steps back? Take your 2 steps uh, and then take another step forward. Stay. Stay with what got you there and continue to build on the success that you've had instead of really working your ass off to stay in the same place. You had it, you lost it in the name of you wanting to have fun, and whoever invented fun as drinking and eating, but that's what our society labels fun as vacations, eating, getting out of shape, not taking care of yourself. Now, I personally don't feel that it's fun. Um, you worked months to get rid of the gut, and now you're bringing the gut back because you want to eat junk that you could have anytime and in moderation. You want to stop working out, which you don't have to. You're gone 3 days, 5 days on a vacation, maybe seven. Get back to it. Stay there before you go, and get back to it when you're done. It doesn't have to be a conscious choice that you just let yourself go to shit in the name of fun, only to come back and say, man, I didn't put all this weight on. I got to get this stuff off. I'm serious this time. When in reality, you're really not. I'm serious this time. I'm going to stick with it. Um, so you're setting yourself back to hopefully get yourself back in shape, only to let it do the same thing next time. Um, the best way, they always say being prepared, and what is it called? Opportunity. Luck is where opportunity and preparation meets. I try to always stay prepared. So when opportunity or that which they call luck, it wasn't luck because you were prepared. Um, it comes your way, and then you're able to take advantage of it because you were prepared. That sounds like a better plan to me than eating shit, getting back to looking like shit, only to come in and you could have been tight and got better, but you're taking out, you put on 50, you're taking out five, but you're content with what progress you think you made, because we live in a world where looking crappy to look a little better is acceptable. It's not you working to be at your best and to be better than your best. It's we settle for mediocre. We, lose. I know a couple people right now, and I'm not gonna mention any names. You lose 5 pounds, you want to get a two-piece bikini, when in reality you still look like fat. You lost 5 or 10, and you should have lost 50. That's what you still need, but they're content and happy with the mediocre gains that they're getting because, oh, I don't look as bad as I could have looked. That's not a satisfaction. That's like a person going to school, getting a C, and could have gotten an A if they just worked a little harder. But they're satisfied with the C because at least I didn't fail. That's really not a good way of looking at it. You should always, at all times, strive to live to your best potential, be at your best, and just do what it takes to constantly improve. A lot of people, and I see it all the time. I've been doing this for 30 years, and every year around this time, in May or June, as the weather starts to get warm. We live in Chicago. It's not like California where you can't cover up. Here, they cover up all winter. They gain weight. They look like shit, and then they suddenly realize as it starts to get warmer, you have to shed that stuff. You got to take that coat off, and you can't hide it anymore. Then they're ringing my phone off the hook. I had a client. And you might have heard from him if you're from the Chicago. His wife was my client, and you're from the Chicago. It's Leaks Funeral Home, and what he said was, "Yes, I make money off funerals, but I am seeing so many young black people dead. I'd gladly give up some of the money to stop overseeing the funeral of so many of our people. I mean, I would glad. I mean, we do very very well, getting people in shape, getting them back in shape, or whatever. I would gladly do less than what I'm doing if people just one stop trying to look for shortcuts, two realize it's easier to stay in shape than it is to get in shape, and they're constantly treating their body as a yo-yo with no disregard for the ailments that it's going to cause going up and down. Get in shape and stay in shape. I would gladly uh, not have as many clients or give up a little money than to constantly see people every year this time doing the same thing. Um, didn't you know eating like shit was gonna make you look like shit? You knew that, but you chose to disregard. You chose to not practice any form of discipline. You're just gonna eat all the shit you want to eat until you look horrible, and then you want to call your trainer. The bottom line is we're trainers, really good trainers. We're not miracle workers. We're not Jesus Christ. We can't wish and say a prayer and all that fat drop off. It does not work that way. Um, but people still, they have no disregard. They rather choose fun and eating over being in the type of shape that they feel proud to be in. It's honestly a method that I don't understand. And people say, "Oh, you're special, you're genetically gifted, and you got something different that makes you feel that way." No, it's called one simple thing: choices. You always get a choice. And when I see clients, like I had one client swear to me that they're not eating wrong, come on, dude. I was born a night, not last night. I sit there, I look at you, and I know this is what I do for a living, and this is what I have done for a very long time. Um, Unlike anything else, this is the profession that you can't lie. You can't say I'm eating correct and you're getting fatter. It just doesn't work that way. It's something, if you eat right and work out consistently, your body's going to come down and get better. That's as simple in nature as two plus two. It's going to always equal up to four. If anybody comes to you and says two plus two adds to 2.5 or it adds up to one, they're lying. It's just like gravity. When if you jump from a mountain or you jump from a building, you will always go down. You will never go up. These are laws that will always be what they are. They can't be changed. And it's the same way. It's like a lot of times we'll have clients, and when they come in, you say, "Well, what have you been eating?" "Oh, I've been eating right." You're lying. It's simple math. If you're eating correctly, you're going to keep losing weight and getting better. If you eat like shit, one time it's going to show. You eat greasy food, you're going to get, your face is going to get puffy. And all I have to do is look at you, and I can tell you ain't been eating right. So, let's learn to live a life where we're not taking two steps forward and four steps back. We're constantly taking steps forward because we're displaying a discipline. If you want to look good at whatever vacation you got coming up, shit, you should have thought about that last year. You shouldn't have put it on. And then you wouldn't have to be trying to take it off. So, it's simple mathematics. You can do better by being more disciplined, by not trying to eat up every goddamn thing that you can see and knowing is going to have a bad effect on you. You have a choice. You always have a choice. When you are making the wrong choice, that's on you. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel bad for you. I'm going to take your money and charge you, what it should cost to get you in shape. Now, I've sent 4 kids to college by the fact that people don't want to do right. I would prefer if you did right and I made less. Great. Then that means health and fitness is important to you. Um, so, we have to start making better decisions instead of always believing, well, I can eat like shit. I can uh, do a detox. I can go back to my trainer. I can cut out all this shit. Stop putting it on. That's the key. Stop putting it on. So until next time, I'm hoping that I have at least one that listens to this and says, you know what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better. I'm not going to keep yo-yoing like this. I'm going to do better. So that's what my hopes is of taking my time to talk and try to reach people and tell them do it the right way and you ain't got to worry about correcting it. It's already going to be there. All right. So until next time, this is your boy, Sir Earl, checking out of here. And I'll talk to you again next week. Peace out.